everybody. So I'm gonna go through the dance break. I'm gonna do this fairly quick because this is just a review. I'm not going to do the full dance break with music in this video because I've already uploaded a video of me doing it full out with the music. So go ahead and watch that video to practice, and then this video will just be a refresher for cleaning everything and making sure we're doing everything correct. So here we go. So we start with the line dance. So we have to the right, we have our shimmies. We go step, two, step, step, clap. So that would be, for the rhythm, it would be 1, 2, and 3, clap 4. We have our monster arm steps starting to the left, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are just big monster arms. And remember I said to kind of think like Thriller kind of idea? So 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have our little heel pops. So whenever your heel is popped, that arm is straight, and then when you pop it, you bend it. So your arms do this. And those are really fast. So make sure that you are really controlling the movement on those. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're looking down and to the side. Then we have our pop out, and you're on the slight diagonal on the accent, and then you're popping in on the second accent. So it's like pause, hit. Remember, don't go crazy on that thrust, okay? Just bring it in. Then we have starting back up on the beat. We're gonna take our right foot and our right hand, and we're gonna go ball change. So step, step. We're gonna step forward on our right foot. So this will get us back flat to the audience. And then you have your kick flick. So you're flicking your foot, and you're throwing your arms straight up in the air, nice big jazz hands. So again, this part goes straight through all the way to the end with the counts. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Step down on 5. So that way you can hit your right hip on 6, switch 7, switch 8. And really make sure that you're sitting into that hip, and then switch, and then switch. So big jazz hands. So let's try the whole thing. Ready? So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna put pressure onto our left foot so our legs are straight, and this is when we have our body roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna transfer the weight over to our right foot so that we can dig the left foot. 5, 6, dig right, 7, 8. All right, so let's try the whole thing from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Accent, accent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now you're getting to your bunny hop positions. So this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're in your bunny hop positions. So some of you have a little bit farther to go than others. So if getting to those hits is too much, just move, okay? I'd rather you get to your spots. So then we have the bunny hop. So remember, if you are at the front of your bunny hop line, you're just gonna hold your hands in front of you. Everyone else, we're doing flat hands on the waist, not the hips, okay? So make sure you're on the waist. So we have, on the beat, right, right, left, left, front, back, front, front, front. And make sure that you are doing this within your character. So again, Morticia, she's not really gonna move her upper body. She'll just go tap, 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 tap. She's very elegant, whereas some of my ancestors might be a little bit bigger with this part, okay? So really think about your character and put your character into the choreography. Okay, then we transition from the bunny hop to the twist. Again, some of you have really far to travel, so you need to move. One of the things that I saw in a lot of clips of the original production on Broadway is some of the ancestors would do like a big catch step. So that way they have a really long step to get them going so that they can get there in time. So just really think quick and really think big steps. Then we have the twist. So I'm gonna go through all of the movements first, and then I'm gonna break down the switching part, because I know that can be a little bit confusing. So we have 4 counts of twisting, which is whatever you want to do. Then we have our 2 counts Egyptian walks, and then it's our cross open step pivot. So now you're on the opposite side. You have 4 more counts of twisting. We do 2 rock steps facing each other. We shimmy in and out. And remember, you chose within your pair, you made the decision of who was gonna go in and out. So whatever you decided. You have 2 more of those rock steps to get you facing flat front. And then you have 2 low snaps in the front. So let's go back. So everyone who is on the left side of the pair, you are going upstage. You are going behind your partner. Everyone who is on the right side of your pair, you're going to be going downstage or in front of your partner. So I'm going to do the left side first. So you did your 4 counts of twisting. For the Egyptians, you guys have your right arm up and your left arm down. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you step right, left. So that you can step on your right foot for the cross, pick your left foot on the open, step on your left foot and pivot. Just a reminder to everyone, when you do that pivot turn, you should be facing the back of the stage. You should not face the audience on that pivot turn. So everybody on the right side of the pair, you're doing the exact opposite. You have your left arm up and your right arm down, and you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping left, right, so that you can step with your left foot, cross, pick up your right foot on the open, and then pivot with your right foot. I know we didn't go over this on Saturday's rehearsal because we didn't get to the blocking, but some of you have a really far distance to travel from where you are for the twist and where you need to be for the death rattle. So once we switch sides and you get into the twisting for 4 and then the rock steps, you're actually not going to stay in place. You're going to use the rock steps, the shimmies, the rock steps, and the 2 low snaps to move and get to your new spots. But everybody else, you're the same. So I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of that. So at the end of the twist section, that's when we have our fast da 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 hit down on the accent. All right, then we come to the death rattle. So Gomez says rigor mortis, you hit some kind of pose. Make sure that when you hit this pose, you stop moving. You have to freeze. You cannot move. That's what makes this part funny. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose of the joke. Then you have your 3 staggered walks. So whatever your pose may be, did. Make sure those are really jerky and like zombie looking. Gomez says death rattle. Everybody gasps. Because of the blocking and how much time you have, family members that are besides Wednesday, because Wednesday is doing the death rattle, so everybody else who is a family member, you're going to not do the gasp. You're actually going to go ahead and turn around and make your way upstage so that way you can get out of the way for the death rattle. So that is one little change from what I originally told you. Everybody else, you have your nice big gasp. Make sure that is really audible. The audience should hear you gasp. So, and then you have your quick feet. Now remember, I told you this when you learned this, those are not necessarily in place. Some of you are actually going to use those to move to your death rattle spots. So just be aware of that, okay? Some of you will stay in place, but the majority of you will be using that to move somewhere. So you have this. I want to say this is about like 4, maybe 6 counts. This whole death rattle thing really matches more with the music, so make sure you watch the video where I do this with music, because this part makes a lot more sense with the music. So run, 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 run. You hit up on the accent, and that's your little jump. So it's only a little straddle, nothing big. Your right arm is up, nice big flexed hands. Your left hand is over your throat. When you land, you throw down so that you can come back up and do another gasp. Make sure that it is audible. So gasp, and then these chugs, they kind of hit when the drums sound a little bit different. So this part hits, there's a little bit of drums, there's kind of an accent here, and then these drums sound different from the previous ones. Again, watch the video, really listen to the music. So hit, and each of those chugs takes 2 counts. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This next part, you go all the way through and just don't stop moving. So this is when we have our 3-step turn to the right. So we drop our arms and we go right, left, right. You have to take an extra step out of the turn on your left foot so that you can do the little reverse swoops. So you are swooping your right leg and your left arm first. So you're going to swoop and switch. After that swoop with your left leg, you have to step back on that foot so that you can rond de jambe with your right foot. And remember, all a rond de jambe is you're just doing a big circular swooping motion. Your arms, that's when you're doing the swimming, is on the rond de jambe. So you did right foot swoop, left foot swoop, and make sure your foot is flexed. Do not point your toes. Swoop, step back on your left, rond de jambe, and then you're going to be doing your little pas de bourrée facing upstage. So you go right, left, right. So you should end on your right foot. If you end on your left foot, you did something wrong. Then this is where the melody kind of shifts. So this is the dun 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 dun. So these little step flicks match up with that melody. So you have 1, 2, step, cross, 1, 2. When you step that left foot out of that last flick, that's when you step for your pencil turn. And remember, your arms are just down. You're gonna balance on your left foot and your right foot just stays down by your side. So swoop and settle. And then we have our little right step, left step. And those are on the last 4 counts. So that's on 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have a minute to compose yourself after the pencil turn. So let's do the death rattle all the way through without stopping. So he says, death rattle, gasp, down, 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 accent, down, gasp, 1, 2, 3, step, turn, left, swoop, step, rond de jambe, pas de bourrée, step, flick, step, cross, step, flick, step, pencil turn, land, right and left and. Really make sure on those last 2 steps that is super jerky and stiff, okay? It shouldn't be smooth, okay? This looks very different from this, okay? And then we transition into the final verse, which I'm going to do in a separate video. So happy practicing, guys.